Hi everyone, thank you for joining me today at Kay Warner Studio. I have a haul here from Simon Says Stamp, and I wasn't going to do it because there's been some complaints. Just to let you know, I don't eat in my studio and I don't suck on candy when I make a video. I have a problem with my palate. I have asthma and severe allergies, and when my allergy medication doesn't work properly, it puts pressure on my palate. I've had my sinuses cauterized and everything, and the problem still continues, and that's why I may sound like I'm sucking on a candy when I'm not. And rather than not show you what I've purchased and the new products that are out and about, I didn't think it would be such an issue that it's turned into be. But anyway, in the event, I'll keep on with this, and then if it gets to be too much, then I'll just stop making the videos until I can get my condition under control. I thank you for your patience, and that's enough about my health issues. So what I wanted to show you is this cover card. The red rubber stamps, and they're from Impression Obsession. But look at this. This is bookshelf from like a library or something, or a den, or however you want to do it. But this is what it looks like when it's stamped. Now this is my issue. I didn't stamp it properly because I just did it quickly, and that's on Neenah 80-pound paper. But in case you want to know what ink it is, it's this India ink that I reviewed ages ago. I still love it for being nice and dark. So that's that. And as you can see, the ink that's still left here, but look, it's nicely etched. It has a clean back on it, and the measurement is 5 3/4 by 5 3/4, and now I've got ink all over my hands, so I better wipe that off. But yeah, it's a great stamp. I think, you know, obviously you could stamp it off and have something not quite so dark in your on your cards or scrapbook or whatever you want to do with it. But I think that this is a great background stamp. So I got that. And as I mentioned, I wasn't going to do the video, but then I thought, what the heck, I'll do it anyway. So some of these things are already in their sleeves, so I'll show you those. So I bought this Hero Art Shadow ink. It's a charcoal mid-tone. It's a new color, and I'm happy to have that. And I bought this one here in a haul not that long ago. Did I? No, I just wanted to show you something. I did buy it in a haul not that long ago, but that isn't the one I want to show you. So it's this I wanted to show you. I bought this die to match this stamp that I bought not that long ago, and this is called Steeped in Love. But the die is also called Steeped in Love. But see how they're solid? MFT's dies are now like this. So I just wanted to clarify that. Unless you buy an older die like this one is, they won't come like this. They will come like this. Okay, so that's that. And then I bought this in a haul a little while ago, and I could get the stamp set but not the dies. And this one is called How You Doing? And I think this is just the cutest thing. Look at this little guy. But anyway, enough about that. I rambled on about that when I had the haul. I was lucky enough to find the dies, so I'm happy about that. So I'm going to make a few cards with those little guys. I mean, look at him. Look at that. If that isn't a Beagle, like we owned Beagles as a kid, oh my god, they howl and go on about everything. They're just the cutest dogs. And this is called How Are You too. So the stamp set must be called, I gave you the wrong name. It is How Are You, and it's a Gerda Steiner design. And so those are the matching dies. Very happy to have that. And interestingly, it comes on its own magnet sheet. So in case you wanted to know, I didn't do that. That's how it came. And then here we have the Hero Arts Infinity dies. This is the new postage stamp die. And this is great. And it comes in this clamshell container, which keeps everything all together. And you don't need to have any magnets on it. After I start to use them, I will, but I can put the magnetic sheet right on top of this paper. But I wanted you to see now here they have 8 metal dies. The measurement of the largest one is 4.28 inches by 5.75 inches, so it's actually bigger than an A2 side card, but it will work wonderfully for the European measurements. And then the smallest one is 0.46, so it's less than half an inch, and by 0.66, and so that is less than 3/4, so that is quite small, and then when you see it, it is very teeny weeny. But interestingly, the postage stamp design is still the same, and it just gets gradually smaller with the smaller of the dies, which is great. Not all companies do that, and I'm really happy to have this one. It sells out, so if you want one, you're going to have to get at it, I think. And then I have this Technique Tuesday stamp. I'm not sure if this is part of the greenhouse collection or not, but I live where there's piles of thistles, heather, lavender, and I think that this would be great for anybody that's just starting with their coloring journey, because it shows them really well where to put shading and things. And if you have a look at that, you can see how that is. But this is just called Thistle Thanks, and you have You Made My Day. Thanks so much for everything, for being there, and for listening. So I think that this is make a beautiful card. So I'm happy about that one too. And then I have some refills for my Copics, and there's the colors. So you might know I bought this marker from Scrapbook the other day, so I have the refill already. I'm not usually that efficient. And then I have these dies here from Neat and Tangled. And the interesting thing about this one is that it's very much like the Stamptember Neat and Tangled design that was designed by Neat and Tangled just for that promotion. So this is very much like that, but this is called My Favorite Nut, and I couldn't get the stamp. I had to order it from Neat and Tangled, and that's not here right yet, so I just wanted to show you these dies. And if it's something you like, you might want to get at it, because it was released, I think, specifically for Valentine's, but it's something that would make wonderful encouragement cards, or let somebody know you're thinking about them, or you love them, or anything like that. And or anybody needs encouragement, a pick-me-up. And these, I don't know how long it's going to be around, but this is a great little set. I'm happy to have that. And there's no coupon code on here. It's just an empty thank you for your order. So thank you so much for tuning in to this haul. Just to let you know that the giveaway is still going on my site. I will put a link below in the Show More section for that, as well as links to these products in case it's something that you're interested in, or you require additional information, or you want to know how much they cost, or any of those things. All that information would be there. So thank you so much for taking time out of your very busy day to spend it with me. As well, if there's anything you'd like to see on this channel, or information that you're eager to know about, please put it in the comments section below. I appreciate your thumbs up, your comments, your suggestions, and I'm very thankful. So, good night and goodbye.